couple here at GWS. Mitchell has already
ducked his head. Oh, I reckon he ducked his head then.
That's his fourth disposal as they push forward. Gunston on the end of the Hodge handball. And here's Franklin. Could this be number one? He quite comfortably pushed off Tim Moore.
Moore lost his footing
and lost his vision.
And he passes off to Roughead. They will collaborate. Roughead, we touched on it in the opener. What a versatile player he now is. Fresh from 4 goals, 2, 8 marks, 27 disposals last week. Slots the first.
Just on that occasion, sometimes a player's written the other way by getting possession.
Oh, Bailey up there. Ward was also looking for the third man up. He's quite prone to doing that. Gunston, they work their way against Simpkin getting involved. And it's Sewell who ends up being the kicker to Lewis. He wanted to move it to Franklin, who was much too close to be able to hit with by foot. So instead he attacked Bailey.
Well
smart play, slapped it into Bruce. Little sidestep Simpkin. Well worked from the Hawks. Shiels is the finisher on this occasion. Right through she goes.
Excellent work through the middle of the ground from Hawthorn was excellent. And then Bailey, smart tap on there to Bruce. That's what kept this ball alive inside forward 50 for the Hawks, and Shiels was able to run into an open goal. Callum Ward on the wing went up third man and punched it straight to Hawthorn. If he's going to go third man up from GWS, needs to get the ball to a more dangerous spot for his team, not to where the spare for Hawthorn's sitting.
One thing about the story.
Toby Green providing good nuisance value down there. That could have been a free to Scully. No, it's against Scully.
Oh, well,
and 50.
Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
That's hard because how would he would have thought it was their free kick.
Okay,
definitely.
Let's have a look. He dives in at ground level, slides in. Well, I think the player, Hodge, really made contact with the knee himself at the end. Now, let's see if he goes in a bit later. Gee, that's a tight. As a matter of fact, it looked like above the knee or on it. Once he leaves the ground.
I think he stumbled on picking up the ball.
I think you're right, Sure. Contact actually was the knees or above, too, because he was actually... Hodge's knee was actually on the ground, horizontal. Anyway, it's pretty short 50, to be honest, but it's going to cost them a goal.
Well, you know, it's an amazing... In one way, I reckon...
Luke Hodge was right onto it, too, wasn't
he knew.
He was appealing for the free kick, so... Anyway, now Burgoyne, they get moving again. Franklin coming out. He's back to goal. Cornelio tried to worry him out of it. Burgoyne. And look at the way the Hawks are sharp moving the ball around. Stratton, super short to Shiels. There's a vacant square, not tempted because he had teammates to choose from, and one of them, Sean Burgoyne, who started the season brilliantly. It's just been a little quieter for the last couple of weeks with just 15 and 13 disposals, but he was in career best touch at the start of the year in terms of numbers, and it's been a long and successful career, including a premiership. Now at the age of 30, he finds himself still a pretty important component in the Hawks with his versatility. Can be a midfielder, can be a defender, and he can certainly kick a goal. And that's Hawthorn's fourth.
Once again, it was the Hawks. The handball.
Franklin trying to make a move, but it ends for him. Kennedy was able to take a little bit of time and assess there wasn't anything long, so it's the mantra of handball. Unfortunately, it falls well short. And Simpkin has been super impressive so far. And lovely delivery into the 50 for Roughead.
Gee, I love the way that they're
disposals both time, but he's had 7 already today. And Roughead, maybe it's a big day out for Jared Roughead. That's his second goal.
Sure, he's the one to
Shepherd.
It goes to Lewis. Just under 2 minutes remaining. From a Giants point of view, they'd be really hoping they can hang on here and not let any more damage take place in this opening term. Shiels has forced his way into the 50, and he doesn't look overly confident from there. So he passes in between Mitchell and Hodge, who does the shepherding. Mitchell tried to size it all up. Oh, and he got it just right.
Wow, what about that, Hutto? Sensational goal from Sam Mitchell out of nowhere. Banana. And you're right, the kick in was in between Hodge and Mitchell, and then Mitchell, I don't know, has a look, sizes it up in the end, and that is just one classy finish. Great angle.
Well, he truly can kick with either foot too, can't he, Sam?
On his left. Oh, that's holding. Oh, gee, we're forced out. That's the ball.
Well, he did well in the end. He just got a handball away. Ward sees off Gunston okay.
Oh, missed the target.
Yeah, attacking frame of mind, but just missed the target. Hack forward Stratton. Mitchell in the push and the shove. There's a bit of a scrap going on in the wing.
Yeah, Birchall again.
Get back there at the moment. Moore's about to be tackled by Hale. Great stuff from Hale. Could have been holding the ball. Now Bruce, very dangerous. Mitchell just beyond him. Buddy, number one. We're winding up for one. And there it is.
Well, up there, I thought it was pretty close to it. That's nearly holding the ball, but he got his fist to it, so the umpire said you've had your prior opportunity, but then the poor, gee, they're at him. And that's got to be a free kick down the ground. That'll be looked at too. That'll be looked at as a wrestle, but they've been with Birchall today, and he did well on that occasion.
Margin back to 23. And if they continue to be really aggressive, the Giants, it might be just what Hawthorn need, Cameron. And now Birchall with a sweeping handball to Burgoyne, who just was able to hit up the man with a very little intrepid pass into Hodge, and likewise couldn't help but mark that Jack Gunston.
Absolute bullet.
What a beautiful.
Close to career best form. Jack Gunston eyeing them off. 8 goals, 1 coming in today, so his kicking this year has been almost faultless.
Well, the thing about that play is...
Careful not to give away a free. Sewell winding through, couldn't quite wind up though. Hale, Mitchell, they're surging the Hawks. Low bullet to Roughead. He didn't have to move much. He just held him
up from behind the play.
So Roughead a couple of deep breaths, lines him up for his third. Not a problem at all. Clapped through by Buddy Franklin, his teammates and the crowd.
3 goals for Roughead so far in this game.
And Sammy Mitchell is the modern day Greg Williams. He can kick left and right foot, which Greg Williams was underrated on. He was a fantastic kick, but the peripheral vision.
Burgoyne through to Franklin. Wow. There's 2.
Tomlinson, and you'll see here, you see Tomlinson there. That's where he needs to lay that tackle on. Buddy's positioning was very good at the back of the stoppage, waiting for the Hawthorn forwards to come through. But it was just the speed and strength of Buddy that pushed him through the contest, and he's really starting to stamp himself on this game. Buddy Franklin, and look at that, all in one hand. Kudafiti's like.
It was. So shown in the middle of the ground. So the Hawks being forced to really use a lot of handball here. Burgoyne's going to change the method. And he just chipped it up too. Enterprising kick to the top of the square for Bailey. Couldn't hang on. There's something going on off the ball. I think it's a Hawthorn free to Isaac Smith.
Well, he gets his opportunity now, Isaac Smith. A couple of times he's received a handball earlier in this quarter, was tackled deep inside 50. Not sure why.
Where the contact was, but it's a goal. I think he was watching Friday Night Footy.
No, I don't know what happened there, but
inside 50s for the match is 30-17. There's the Hawks with 30 seconds to go. This quarter it's 14-9, so it has been a much more even quarter. 5-6 to 3-1 reflects that to some degree. Lake, delicate operation to find Buddy there. 17 seconds, the big arc. He knows there's not long to go. It must be Roughead's turn to fly. He charged hard at it at the back. Gunston took a moment, bought a moment, and kicked the goal. And the siren will sound shortly.
Well, you just know, you understand, once Buddy gets the ball, he's going to play onto that left foot every time, especially if he can come into the corridor. You have to overplay it. You've got to force him the boundary line. He shouldn't be allowed to get in there. You have to come in 5 metres in corridor of him. But his opposition know he's going to, his teammate know he's going to do that. Gee, Jack Gunston, I've watched him today. He's worked really hard. He looks really fit. He can mark above his
Tim Moore getting just a little bit of respite, winning the footy and getting another touch as well. Over to Thomas Bugg, who's happy to revert across the ground. He'd be wishing he didn't. Roughead kicks his fourth.
Well, just a skill error, and you can see there. So you can see he just needs to go long down the line to the ruckman and get the ball clear out in some space and get the midfields be predictable so they can get to the drop zone of the ball coming out of defence. Well, that's just a poor kick, not even a step, one-step kick, and looked up at the result rather than staying over the ball. And very disappointing start from GWS.
Giles Hodge, he did pinch it. The kick, unfortunately, astray, but Gunston, he can mark, he can play on, and he can goal.
The understanding then with Luke Hodge when Gunston was strong enough, but you just see that there. Just great play, working to the opposition on that occasion, working to where the opposition ruckman was looking to hit the ball. And look, Gunston was just too strong in the contest. Class mark on himself and kicked the goal.
Oh, beautiful.
You got to sell it to yourself as well.
Exactly, no doubt.
Here's Lake versus Brogan. He's battled hard. Spanger. Burgoyne. This time it doesn't amount to much. Oh, again, Mitchell got it on a string. Isaac Smith tries to find a little path, and it ends up being a very good kick because Hale marks and goals. It took a while for the Hawks, but there it is.
In a fair time for this goal to come about for Hawthorn. There's the class of Sam Mitchell once again, and then Hale was able to sneak out of the back and kick an easy goal for Hawthorn, but it comes about on pressure, and we say easy, but they've had to work very hard to get to this point where they've been finally able to, in the last minute of play, get in behind the defence, all those aspects, and trying to show a bit of toughness in the contest. But it's just the timing of when you do that.
Free kick against Giles. Not out there saying, okay, we try and stop Virtual, but sometimes you get your player to be too offensive. I'd be sitting on him real tight for a first half and niggling, and just, we've seen his reaction to it today.
So Big Bailey comes in, and he's got the goods, puts it through.
And you're right, Troy, especially around the stoppages for Virgil as well, because you're able to affect where he actually...
But you're right, but again, it's a win. Oh, that is a horrible kick in.
Gillen must have forgotten that he wasn't playing for Hawthorn anymore.
He's hit Jordan Lewis.
From Jordan Lewis, he's gone all the way back to the 50. Accelerates, kicks from 35. That'll do, it's through for a goal. .58 margin now.
He started that chain.
Kick, Stratton with some surety got to Puopolo. Another give required here, Jure. Franklin, the give to Isaac Smith. He changed his mind. Just saw Hale. Who pops it over to Poppy.
Very happy with the team play on that occasion from Hawthorn.
So it's Puopolo who comes in. And they're just getting rolling again now, the Hawks.
Well, he's pretty important, isn't he? I thought
into Puopolo. Nothing really doing for them deep. Although Simpkins got to go now. Here, oh, that's a well-placed ball. He just judged exactly where Hodge was going to go to. Got the right amount on it, and so Luke Hodge to line up.
And you won't see Buddy Franklin with Hodge marking that ball, but he was the one who charged through there to...
They played on.
At the back job, and it's Burgoyne that reaps the rewards.
He charged through there to create a big hole, and the hole that Luke Hodge was able to work into when Hawthorn switched the ball back.
He left his man Guerra intercept players or intercept marking players, and that turnover then just gave him full impetus that they're running forward GWS. He left his man and ran 30 metres to get that spoil in, so well done to Brent Guerra.
Yeah, but the team man, Luke Hodge, in the end they didn't go that way last year. When push came to shove in the grand final, and I know he'd had an injury and a worry here or there, but they went without him. Here's Sewell forcing his way through and kicking it very well at goal. He likes it.
player. He's played across half back. As I said, he might have gone to Raw. Oh, smart play. I think that was by Bruce. Luke Bruce just tapped the ball on, but the body strength of Sewell, Brad Sewell, was fantastic on that occasion.
The margin's 78 now.
There's a bit of play school in you, the fair and the square. It's got to be under a goal, I'm sure it was.
Gunston drives it long to full forward. Roughead might get one more say in this one. He drags it down. So he's looking for his fifth. On the siren. Can they get it over 80 points, the margin? Stephen Gillam's had a few moments today. It's a contrast, isn't it, playing but for the Hawks and playing for a fledgling club. Here's Roughead's kick. It's through. Little parting gift from Jared Roughead. And the Hawks get home by 83 points at Aurora Stadium. Old friends embrace that are now enemies. Stephen Gillam, of course, he's been through so much with the Hawks after starting his career at Port Adelaide. Almost 100 games with Hawthorn. He's beyond that mark now in total. Brian Lake, who essentially came in and took his position, has been enjoying himself. Had 17 disposals today. So there were some moments for the Giants here today, but in the end, Hawthorn walk away with an 83-point win. And
it took to the last quarter, Hutto, as we discussed. They kicked 6 goals, 4 in the last quarter, the Hawthorn Football Club, to take this game out to an 83-point victory. But the Giants, they certainly will walk away with their heads held high. They had a crack for 4 quarters today.
Jordan Lewis was in amongst it all day. 27 disposals, 14 contested possessions and 11 clearances.
Team at Hawthorn, we're the mighty fighting Hawks. We love our club and we play to win, riding the bumps with a grin at Hawthorn. Come what may, you'll find us striving. Teamwork is the thing that talks.